What's up, guys? Matthew from Jacob Games here. So today we're gonna be talking about getting like a rare car. So I'm not gonna be giving ideas out because then that'll ruin the point of the video. So what I'm gonna be talking about here is the cars to get, just in case. So I have Nissan pulled up here, and the point I'm using Nissan is because there's a lot of cars to choose from. There's 26 cars you can choose from, plus Infiniti and Mitsubishi we'll get onto later. But what I'm doing is because there's a lot of cars, and it's usually in all the cars are non-fictional. They're all real, and there's a real chance that it's going to be going off sale. So what we're going to be going over is like rare cars to get, and this goes for every non-fictional brand, like Mazda, Aston Martin, Cadillac, which is somehow still in the game, Giga, Falcon, Ferdinand, and Elgrand, and yeah, you get it. So let me just show you what I'm talking. Jeep. So let me show you. Cars are usually advertised to like get if it goes off sale are the Nissan GTR. So we got the C series or whatever. This is such a rare car. Rare. It's such a rare car. A car that is in like a people's dreams because it goes so fast. There's no way it says 265 horsepower because it goes so fast, and it's expensive. But that's not what we're talking about, because this is definitely going to be a car to get if Nissan was going to go off sale, which there's a chance it won't, and there's a chance it will. And what I'm getting at of this is GTRs is the car that, or the type of car that Nissan usually like Z and stuff. Those are usually the GTR Zs. Those are the cars that Nissan and people usually want to get as for Nissan and stuff. But there's also a couple like the Rogues and the truck. I forgot what this thing's called. The Cube, the Leaf, and these. And then there's that one SUV. But then people have been thinking of the other cars because they all know that everyone's gonna get the Z's and the Stars. So they're starting to go after the Adventure, the Imperium, and stuff like this. The Eco, the Leaf, and the Cube. Cars that they still haven't really gone over yet is stuff like they kind of have been going over the Horizon. This is I think this might be this car they have been kind of going over. This would be a rarer car because it's old and it's not as fast as some of the other ones, but it's a sleeper though. But usually what people have been thinking is just get stuff like this and the Imperiums and stuff. That's what you don't want to get. I'm not saying you really use it. I'm not saying not to buy them. You can, but you want to go after the stuff that like no one's talking about, like the 2012 Navara Imperium Coupe. Like I only see like 2 videos going over this, and like the 1972 Navara Star, and the Horizon, and the Summit, and the other ones like the Census, people don't really go over. And that's the same thing with car brands like Aston Martin. Let me show you. People are usually saying go after the 2021 Marlin Motors Bristol because it's fast, like ungodly fast, and cheap for They kind of cheat for its speed. I see why they're saying that, but then cars like the other ones like the Marlon Motors London isn't getting anything like this. Like this car's probably such a underrated car, so no one's going after it. And that's the same thing with the Marlon Motors Swan. But the problem with this one is people think it's ugly brick, but that's not the reason why you don't want to get this. You want to get it because of its rarity. And it'd be a really good troll and like a rare car for your collection and just for people to see. This is a really good show-off car if it does go off sale. And then this is probably gonna get replaced. I don't know. We probably could get it. But it's not my choice of what you get. And it's nobody's choice. It's a free country. It's a free game. You can do whatever. And that's the same thing with. Just take. Not Bentley. I forgot what this is the high end of Ford. I forgot what it's called though. I'm not gonna think about it either because I don't want to waste time. Like the Sentinel Adventurer. Man, I forgot what it's called. This is a Sentinel thing, and all of those. This thing is a beast. As you can see, this thing is a beast, and no one really goes over actually any of these. And I think there's gonna be rare, and I think this might be one of the rarest Bentleys you can get, cause you don't see any of these ever. Mostly because if you got $500,000, be my guest. But I'm poor right now, just for the video's sake, and the time I recorded it. But I forgot what it's called. This is something. This is the older version of the Sentinel. I forgot what they're called. Yeah, this is the older version of it. I think it's the older version of this car. Yeah, it's the older version of this. And then there's this might be a rare, but this also might be a rare car too, but I'm getting off track. What I'm talking about is, as you see, people usually are going over the new cars because that's what people want. They're eye-popping, they're fast, they're cool. People are probably also going to be going over stuff like the limousines, the SUVs, maybe the Parliament. That leaves with us two cars, the Sentinel Urus and the Sentinel Encouragement, which are probably going to be the rarest cars in the pack. And that's the problem with a bunch of brands like Get Rich brand, Chrysler. People are going over the Consola, the Chrysler minivan, the Consola, the Champion, and the Plymouth. Why is there a Plymouth in the Chrysler section? The Plymouth Prowler. No, this is not the Prowler. This is the Prowler. The Plymouth Prowler, and the Chrysler Jetstream. That leaves us a lot of cars that people don't really go over. Which leaves the Chrysler Camarico, and the PT Cruisers are what's left. And then I'm just gonna take away the old cars and all the PT Cruisers and the Chrysler Camarico, which leaves us with these. Odd ones out. These are like the third wheels of Chrysler. You want to grab these because no one gets them. But another rare thing you get is base model trims of rare cars. So let me go back to Nissan. Go over a rare car, like a common car that people are probably gonna get. That's not gonna be rare. Navara, not this one. This one. people are probably going to be going over the Navmo more than the premium, which is kind of a good. If you have like $200,000 or $300,000, you can get both trims. But if you just want to get one, I'd probably get the Navmo. But if you're poor and you really get something a little rarer, the Navmo goes a little more faster than the than the normal trim, than the base trim. That doesn't mean it's slow, because this is not slow for a car that weighs 3,865 pounds. It's like 2-3 tons. And yeah, like for the other one, the Rogue. Let's take the Rogue for example, because a lot of people are going over this. The S trim is probably going to be rare. Maybe the SV, because people are going to be going over the SL. But since this is such a cheap car, you could probably get all the trims. And that's the same thing with the Cube. I don't know why this thing has so many freaking trims, but there's some pretty cool, pretty weird and cool trims, like the Navmo trim, the Cargo trims, the Navmo Cargo. Then there's a freaking Ute trim that has a Navmo. So there's just a lot of cars that you can get that are, you can just go over it yourself. And then you got brands that just nobody goes over, which that's actually this. No, I never see anybody ever drive a Mazda or go over a Mazda. The only Mazdas that I see people with is the Laguna, the Sendai, and the Sankakis, and the Miata. No one goes after both the Hofus, the Yushu, maybe the Yushu sedan, not the Hero or the Kazuku or any of that, because people just don't want them, basically, which is a good thing. You don't have to want it either. This isn't my choice either. And then you got stuff like I have no idea why it's still in the brand. Like I said, there's rare trims of these, like the hearse. There's hearses in this game, believe it or not, and stuff. And then for Ford, since some of these are real, fictional, I can't really be going over all. I can't be going all over this. But the Travelers are kind of rare, same as the Rampages. The police trims are probably the rarest ones you could find, and then just get a wild card like Impacts, Fishing. The fire cars are gonna be, the fire vehicles are gonna be rare too. So just have fun, get stuff rare, get the cars you actually want. You don't have to listen to the people and the people that tell you what to get. You don't. They're usually wrong. That's why no one got the Pontiac Aztek. That's why no one got the Pontiac Aztek, the Buick Beater, and a bunch of other beaters, because everyone said not to get them. And look, they're off sale. There's only 2, and they're both fictional. So that's why I'm saying, just get the cars you want, and it's just really not that hard. You just get the cars you want, and just don't listen to the other YouTubers. I'm not saying you don't have to get the cars I'm not saying don't get the cars they're getting. I'm just saying get other cars too. You don't have to be getting the same cars. Like, if you like, just as like a goal or something, get every single car of like a if you have a storage, get just get every single car from a brand. Like, well, I finished my I have every 14 out of 14 Volvo, which y'all don't have to do, but I have every single Volvo because I love Volvo. And yeah, I can't really do anything about Jaguar and Land Rover. People did go over and say to get it like 15 months ago or something, like a million years ago, but like it's fine. Like, some things you just can't get in life, and that's okay. You have different chances. And a really good example for this is the 2014 Bullhorn Toss. I never see anybody drive it and anybody go over it. And the main reason for it is because it sounds hideous and it looks hideous. And I'm done. See you on the next one.